Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you. Let's get right on into it. All right, folks, ESPN thinks the Vols have a top 10 team for the next 3 years, and we're going to talk about that. Now, look, I don't think it's any secret anymore that Josh Heupel has sort of ushered in a new era for the Vols, and the next 10 years, I think, are going to be great. I don't think there's much question. The offense that he's brought in here, the culture, the fact the guys are getting the best grades they've ever gotten. We're not having tons of problems. You know, a lot of schools are, and we've got one guy that got in trouble for punching a guy who came into his house. That's been about it. It's not that way in Alabama and Georgia. I'm not going to go into all that stuff because it's been really bad. But look, it's just the reality. The guys brought in a breath of fresh air, and we're winning, and we're doing it the right way, and the culture's great, and you hear that from all the recruits that come in. They love it. They love the family atmosphere. It's just a good place. We've also let all our SEC foes know there is a new sheriff in town.
That's an attention getter.
That's right. Definitely a new sheriff. And a lot of these teams aren't liking it. So what? But anyway, let's get into this article. And this is in Rocky Top Insider, and it was written by Jack Foster. And this talks about ESPN's Adam Rittenberg released his future power rankings for the college football world. And it's 25 best teams over the course of the next 3 seasons. Tennessee made the top 10. Says they're 4th and final SEC team in the top 10 behind Georgia, Alabama, LSU, and then Tennessee. So the Big Ten and SEC had 4 teams. ACC had 2, which they've got Clemson at number 7 and Florida State number 10. And here's the breakdown. And number 1, they've got the Georgia Bulldogs future offense. They've got them at number 3. The defense, number 1. That doesn't surprise me at all. Little surprised at ranking them number 3, especially after they lost Todd Monken. But I can see them being number 1. Alabama, they've got number 2. We've got them ranked 4th in both the offense and the defense. And they've got Ohio State Buckeyes. Their defense ranks 21st, offense 2. And that's really been their Achilles heel, their defense. Their offense has been outstanding. Michigan, they've got them set at number 5 and number 3 and coming in at number 4 total. And then LSU, they've got them 11th for the offense, 7th for the defense, and number 5 overall. Number 6, they've got USC. They've got brave Sir Lincoln Riley. He ran away from the SEC, and now he's going to wind up in the Big Ten, which is easier than the SEC.
Brave Sir Robin ran away. No! Bravely ran away.
I didn't!
When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled. Yes,
But future offense ranked number 1. Defense, they don't even have it rated because that's really been his Achilles heel. Clemson, they don't have their offense ranked. They do have their defense at number 2. And then Penn State, they've got them ranked offensively at number 12, defense number 6, number 8 total. And then Tennessee, they've got at number 9. I don't agree with his future offense rank at number 6. I think we'll be 1, 2, 3, something like that. And then defense, I think we're going to get into the top 25 this year. We were, I think, 30th in overall scoring last year, and I think we're going to be in the top 25 this year, but we'll see. And then Florida State, they've got rounding off the top 10. I'm not going to totally disagree with that because that sounds about right. And then he says about Tennessee, he says the excitement is real on Rocky Top. After an 11-2 season in which the Vols finished number 6 in the polls, Josh Heupel's challenge is to sustain success in the relentless SEC. He's right about that. Tennessee has not recorded consecutive 10-win seasons since 2003 and 4. And last had back-to-back top 10 finishes in 98 and 99. Heupel's offense will always give the Vols a chance, though, as they rank 2nd nationally in scoring the past 2 seasons. Says Joe Milton III is very talented and looked good in relief of Hendon Hooker last season, but must show he can consistently perform. Said the Vols post-2023 QB outlook is strong with Nico. And they're talking about ESPN's ratings on him, number 24 and all that. Look, he was the number 1 player in the country in 2023 as far as recruiting. I don't really go by ESPN's recruiting because they're kind of always off base, and everybody agrees with that. But if you look at the guys we brought in for defense and offense in 2023, it was really good. We did struggle a little bit at offensive line, and that's something we've got to really work on. But overall, 2023's recruiting class was excellent. That, of course, started with 5-star Nico, then 5-star David Hobbs, and almost a 5-star Nathan Leacock, who started out as a 3-star, going to be a great wide receiver. Then we get into some of these defensive players like Caleb Herring, big-time edge rusher. Then Arian Carter, who Alabama did everything to get. This guy's going to be an outstanding linebacker. Cam Seldon, who is an absolute freak athlete. This guy is super fast. He runs a 4.3 40, weighs 220 pounds. Good luck with that. Chandavian Bradley, another great edge rusher. Ethan Davis, a big-time tight end. I think if he can stay healthy, he's going to be great. Then we started bringing in cornerbacks. Jordan Matthews, a strong 4-star. Ricky Gibson, guy runs a 4.4 40. Both these guys are excellent. And right on down the list, you see many 4-stars. So I feel really good about the future of Tennessee Vols and top 10 in the next 3 years. I absolutely think that'll happen. Really, it's just an issue of how the quarterback plays, because if we get good, solid quarterback play or better, we're going to be top 10 every year, because that offense is unbelievably difficult to stop, and I don't see many defenses have much success against it. It's just been consistent for 7 years, okay? It's not like this is flash in the pan or gimmick. It's the real deal, Holyfield. And our defense is going to get better. Look, when you recruit like this, we just don't have the depth. That's what it boils down to. We lost 30 players to the transfer portal after the whole big dummy mess. And now he's building that depth and recruiting at elite level, and he's going to continue to do that in 2024. I think we're going to have a very nice class this year as well. And then I think the sky's the limit for this team. I could see this team winning a national championship probably over the next 3 to 5 years. I think they have an excellent opportunity with the 12-team playoff. We're going to be in that on a very regular basis, and you're not going to want to face us in that. We will be a very dangerous team in the playoff.
That's right. Nice, man. I am dangerous.
And if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Let's me know to continue to cover the Vols and the SEC and all that good stuff. If you've not subscribed, it's right here on your right, my left. Just boom, that's all you got to do. Nothing to it. And right over here's my most recent video. Be sure to check that one out. And we'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.